What's going on? It's the world famous KROQ and Megan Holiday. We are broadcasting live from Almost Acoustic Christmas, and I've got Jimmy Eat World right here on the couch. We are doing this again. Sometimes I like to call you the acoustic house band every now and again. How many of these have you guys done? It's been a lot.
3, 4?
No, it's been more than that.
Yeah, we've
I
probably
feel
done it like maybe 5 times.
I think 5. The Killers were on it one year.
Yeah, because
Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
Jim has nothing to add.
It's probably been 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, well, I'm always happy when you're here. It's awesome. So I want to talk to you guys about your single Something Loud, which we were playing a bunch on KROQ. I truly love this song. It's become one of my favorite Jimmy songs. So can you just talk a little bit about that one coming together? Did you write it in the pandemic times or?
Yeah, I guess it started in the pandemic times. I guess we just really needed something that we felt was fun to play.
Mm-hmm. Something upbeat.
Yeah, or just something that would be, I guess, something upbeat was fits the fun to play thing. I don't know. We're a guitar rock band at the core of who we are, so I think it's just something we needed to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you did because
way.
I think coming out of this time, I could really appreciate anybody who's writing anything that's kind of uplifting and just feels good to sing along to. Anthemic, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like all those qualities of like what's fun to go see a band that you like play.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it kind of ticks all the boxes for us, so we went there.
Do you guys ever get tired of playing the middle? Be honest.
No.
The middle is always fun to
gosh.
play because it gets such a great response, and like that doesn't suck, when the fans are really into what you're doing, and that song over the years obviously has kind of like a life of its own, and it means a lot to people. So I think when we play it live, we're seeing that kind of played out in real time, and it's fun, always fun.
Well, and it's a song that whenever I hear it and I play it on the radio, it reminds me that everything is going to be okay. I'm like, okay, I am in the middle of the ride because life is hard, and you need that reminder. So for me, it's the middle, and it's Modest Mouse, Float On. And when I hear those, I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. But while we're on this subject, I want to ask you guys if there's anything that you do to take care of your mental health while you're on the road. That's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like trying to be smart about the opportunities you take on, and kind of thinking ahead about future you and what that plate is going to look like, and just thinking ahead, planning, really. I mean, because like if it gets to the point where you feel like you're over your head, it's already too late, and it's going to take a hard reset to kind of recalibrate things, and so we try to avoid that by planning ahead. It's really not a sexy answer, but it's
good advice.
It's the most effective thing you can do, I think, is just make everything as intentional as you can, and try to think ahead about what that is actually going to look like for you.
Yeah,
and sleep is really important too. Good sleep.
Yeah,
you got to get
exactly
good sleep.
Training, taking your vitamins, saying your prayers, like good Hulkamaniacs.
Yeah, definitely. Like getting good sleep on tour is like the key.
You guys are seasoned pros, so any new bands that are watching or listening, this is great advice, I think.
Yeah.
I would like to play a little short game with you guys. Okay, this is called Wiki Fact or Fiction. Okay. Tom, we're gonna start with you because this has been something I've been wondering for a very long time. Okay.
Hit me.
The band's name came from a crayon drawing made after an incident between your younger brothers, Jim and Ed. Jim usually won, but Ed sought revenge by drawing a picture of Jim shoving the earth into his mouth. The picture bore the caption, Jimmy Eat World.
Yes, this is true.
Wow. This is a true thing.
True story.
Okay, so then you saw the caption, and you thought this is a great band name?
Yeah, for some really weird reason, because it's not catchy.
We thought about our band name for 5 minutes. I think we were at my parents' kitchen table or a counter, and we were like, we got booked our first show to like play like a high school party, or it was like a show that some friends of ours from high school threw, and we didn't have a name. So it was, hey, we need to come up with a name to have something to put on the flyers. And we didn't discuss it for like more than a few minutes, not realizing that we'd be answering questions like this for the next almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Were there any other names in the
No, I think we just like, oh, it was cool. Any other
okay.
names, I don't think I wouldn't even remember.
So this kind of leads me into my question for Jim. Okay, while attending Mountain View High School, you formed a band named Sonic Pudding, which changed to I Ate the Sandbox and then Shown Theory. Is this true?
Yes, that's all true.
Oh my God! And
I
again,
come from a long line of really bad names. Actually.
well, and I mean, think about it. Jimmy Eat World to I Ate the Sandbox. It's a lot of, it's like we like eating. We enjoy eating things.
Jim actually came and played at our high school, and that was the first time I saw Jim play.
That's true.
Wow.
Because our bass player at the time went to Tom's high school, and he hooked us up with a lunch gig at this high school.
Oh, he did?
Wasn't that right?
Probably.
A lunch gig? So what was it, like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Was it?
Like a short gig.
Yeah. It was like, I don't even know how that would happen now. Like,
I know. Schools would never allow that
kids
now.
from my rival high school showing up and then jamming.
Oh my God. It's so rad. I just love that you guys have all known each other for such a long time.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time that you thought, hey, maybe we're not going to do this anymore? And then decided, you know what, let's just forge on and keep going?
No, we've done a good job about keeping this fun.
Yes.
That's the other mental health thing is if you're trying to protect the thing that makes it fun, then why would you stop? A little bit of that has to do with like keeping your expectations in check. You know what I mean?
Yes,
it's
I
like,
do.
I can see how a lot of bands kind of like break up and stop doing this because it's not bringing them the fame or the glory that they were expecting,
Yeah.
And we never really thought about it
You didn't think about expectations. You just wanted to make great music.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of a product of where we came from in the music scene when we formed. It wasn't cool, and we had no. It was Mesa, the red hot music scene that is Mesa. Like we didn't have any expecting to break out of there was like not even something any of us thought about. So the only reason to do it was to have fun with your friends and be part of like the scene there.
Well, it's very apparent that every time you guys are on stage, and I've seen you a million times, you will always be one of my favorite bands till I die. And you always make it fun, and you always bring everybody together to feel good. And so I'm very excited to get to watch you tonight because I'll be done and I can go out there and watch you guys rock. So thank you so much, Jimmy Eat World. I love you guys. I'm Megan Holiday. It's KROQ. Thanks for watching.